the controversy. Hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to Share a Beer. This is This is the controversial show right here. This is Share a Beer show 465 right here. So this is the one where we
or not.
Yeah, or not. They're all talking about it. All the gossipers are talking about this show. They're like, how come they did that show out of order? Like, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Right now, there's counters. There's people that count, and they're like, wait a minute. Whoa, you're blowing my mind. Right now, the malt liquor community even is like, whoa, what's Joe doing? What's going on? What are they doing on Share a Beer, man?
Yeah.
You know? So that'll give, the chairman and the malt liquor community stuff to talk about this coming week. Is we were out of sorts there.
Yeah.
And they'll probably blame it on Dorf and craft beer.
Yeah.
They're like, Hey, we got Rod and Tom. How you guys doing, man?
Doing great, man.
Hey
guys.
All right. We got JR in there in the chat.
That's Havana.
Or Havana, that's right. Havana. We got Havana in there.
Underage energy drink, malt liquor drinker.
Yeah, our energy drinker. He's the energy drinker. He should be like in a category by himself. I don't know any energy drinking reviewers.
I think he's the only one. He's the only one that cusses out Dwarf. And,
yeah, and cusses out Dorf. Yeah, so that's good. That's something. That's a thing. And how you doing, Bum?
I'm doing good. Getting ready to wind down my work week after one more day tomorrow. And I'll be good.
Tomorrow, right? And Mark, how you doing, brother?
Excellent. I am getting ready to head out of town for a few days. Be hanging out with Rod J tomorrow night. We're gonna
cool.
beer.
Yeah. Are you really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Excellent.
So, going up to Cincinnati tomorrow. Have some pizza and beer.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you have to what was it? Decode the craft beer connection there, man. That like the craft beer dollar store apparently.
Yeah.
Well, I offered to take Marky to get some deals at some places, but we decided to meet at Mantry instead. But
yeah.
I know how much trunk space he had left to make some run while he's in town.
That's awesome, man.
We'll load him up with some beer.
I'm glad to hear that there's actually sharing of beer happening in the Share a Beer community. So that's awesome, man. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Take some selfies together. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get those posted so we can check it out. Yeah, Ray. What do you call them again, Boom?
Who? Havana.
Havana. That's right. Yeah, Havana. Havana's taking Bobo's place there in the chat right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Bobo was quite quiet last week, right? He was kind of low-key last week. So if you're new to the show, we will talk about in the beginning here the beers we're drinking or not, and we'll talk about some stories, whatever comes up, see what the chat room has to say, and then at the bottom of the hour we typically do the malt liquor report. So, Bum, what are you doing? What are you drinking, brother?
For now, I'm drinking just a basic Breckenridge vanilla porter. I'm sure a lot of people have had this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's psychological or not, but I've had this in the bottle many a times, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. And it just does not seem as tasty in the can. It just seems it's fresh according to the date. It just does not seem as tasty in the can.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to stop me from drinking it, though.
Yeah. And that was the vanilla porter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. this is, like I said, I'm interested in, getting beers that I typically have had in the bottle, just like you said, and now that they're in the can, and try to compare the two. Because to me, the way cans are these days and everything, it should be like the best you can get, right? There's no light coming in.
No difference whatsoever. And I've had tons of beer, like Sierra Nevada. To me, there's no difference of their stuff in the can versus the bottle. And for some reason, the Breckenridge stuff that it's actually a variety pack, and none of them just seem to be as good as their stuff in the bottle. It might be.
I wonder if it's that little bit of light that's able to get through, and if it makes that much of a difference.
Well, that would make the bottles worse.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that maybe the cans aren't given that little bit of change that you're used to from the bottle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be, because Breckenridge is one of those hoppier breweries, so you could be used to getting a certain amount of funk or dankness. I was gonna fit dank in there somehow, man. But you might be used to a particular taste, and in the can, it's not changing that little bit. Maybe I don't know. I'm just
could be the store handling of stuff too.
Yeah.
I was just kind of disappointed with the entire variety pack that I got. None of them, and I've had many Breckenridge beers, and I've usually enjoyed them in the bottle. And like I said, these are fresh, and they just did none of them, from the lager to the Lucky You IPA. None of them just tasted as good in the can.
Huh.
But once again, it just could be me. Who knows?
What? And I see you drinking it out of the can. What about when you poured it in a glass?
I've had it in the glass as well, and no change. That's why I'm not bothering to
right, I got you.
I'm just finishing this off and getting rid of
it. Well, for those that haven't had it or aren't familiar with it, you got 336,000 ratings on here, 1,900 in the last 30 days, a 5.4% ABV, 16 IBUs, and 3.79 bottle cap rating. It gets a fantastic rating. I've had this beer a ton as well. And it's like you said, though, but I've had it in the bottle. I've only got
out of the bottle. Yeah, I would give it a solid 3.75, but not what I'm drinking now.
Huh.
Well, that's interesting. I'll have to, when I see it in the can, that'll have to be one of those beers that I pick up, man.
And I'm double checking. Best enjoyed by September 27th of this year.
Okay. Yeah. So
I do like a
so
can and bottle.
Travis is saying, to me, a can has a less carbonated and smoother thing going on. So I don't know. But it's good to get everybody's opinion, you know.
Yeah.
And then your boy in the chat says Bum likes it in the can.
Good one, Havana.
That's a good. I hadn't thought about that one, and now that he said that, I swear to God, I'm gonna think of that every time. Right?
Yeah.
And I not remind you that the man posting that is 16 years old.
I know. Hey, well, you know,
A young man's body.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's, if I'd have had access to the stuff he's got access to when I was 16, I'd have been horrible.
Yeah.
As we used to see in Jersey, forget about it.
Yeah, exactly. Forget about it. Exactly.
The internets, man. Oh, geez.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I'd still be taking a nap. Hey, Mark, what are you drinking, brother?
Well, I bought some of this, and I'm drinking this in honor of Craig, who's probably really depressed right now. I bought some London Pride for the big match between Croatia and England, and of course they lost. So, cheers to Craig. I hope you're still doing okay, buddy. I know you were really hoping for a big win there, but it didn't happen. So
they lost the third place one today against Belgium. Tuesday.
Oh, they lost to the third place too. Ah.
I want to get into that. I want to talk about all of that.
I was rooting for Belgium, so I'm happy that at least they got a win to finish it out.
Yeah.
Belgium too. They have a good team.
I actually have some of that London Pride in the fridge that Fuller sent over.
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good beer. You know, so I gave it 3 3/4. You know, I think it's pretty close to the style, and it's not too bad price. I think it was $8 for a 4-pack, so not terrible. Yeah, pretty good.
What I think, well, with the exception of that other beer that they sent that was fantastic and aged and all that, it was amazing. But the rest of their stuff is pretty sessionable, right? It's
Oh yeah, what is this? 4% or 4.5%, something like that.
So you got 208 total ratings on here. You got 2,500 in their last 30 days, and a 4.1% ABV. But it gets a 3.42 bottle cap rating. So it's it's just a good session ale. I mean, it's
you could sit and drink this all day long. You know. I mean,
pint after pint after pint, and that's what it's made for.
Yep.
Yeah, it's made to enjoy. You know.
Yep.
So
it's some nice little malty. It's got some earthy flavors to it. Yeah, a little bit of spice. Yeah, it's a nice beer.
Hey, Bum Earth said that maybe it has to do with the acquisition of the brewery.
That's possible, but I think I have had a few bottles from them recently. I mean, very recently, where those bottles tasted fine. So I don't know if that would make a difference or not.
I do wonder if the air gap in the bottle makes a difference, because there's no air gap in cans. Like, it's filled right to the brim. You know what I mean?
So you wonder. I mean, because there is still air in there. So, although is it nitrogen? Don't they put nitrogen or something in there?
In their bottles of the stout, no, or the pour, no.
Not nitrogen carbonation, but when they bottle, I wonder if it shoots in a little bit of nitrogen or carbon dioxide to displace the air. Even.
Oh, no clue.
So is that air gap really air, or is it nitrogen or carbon dioxide? Who knows? I don't know.
It's tough too, because you have other beers where you can't taste the difference at all. He's just talking about this particular beer, so it's. Radiohead said it's nitrogen.
Differently with the can, even though the lining of the can, I mean, it's supposed to be neutral, but who knows?
Yeah, Radiohead said that it's nitrogen in that.
Okay.
But if it's nitrogen, it'll say nitro in the can.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll still be the same process for the ferment of the beer.
And what do you have, Rod?
I'm actually having an old standby Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Kind of the road dog of beers, always down to just roll with you. You know what I mean? So
something that tastes just the same in the can and in the bottle.
Yeah, they get the steady play of it for sure.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's an all the time in every fridge kind of beer.
I mean, Sierra Nevada is like the Budweiser for craft beer drinkers. When you think about it, it's just you can rely on. You know what you're going to get. It's always steady.
Yeah.
I mean, you might get a little bit.
Yeah, you've got Sierra Nevada, Rogue. Those, I mean, they just you know what you're going to get, right? They're I think pretty much everybody can get those brands.
New Belgium is kind of getting like that, for their mainline stuff.
Oh, New Belgium is definitely like that. Yeah.
And Oscar Blues, for Dale's Pale You know,
that's true. Yeah.
Day and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
The shoots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Dale's is definitely not Dale's, but Oscar Blues is really starting to branch out and make more beers nowadays, aren't they? You know.
Yeah, well, they have the two breweries now, right? They have the one in North Carolina, and they have the other one in Longmont, still in Colorado.
Yep, as does New Belgium and Sierra Nevada too.
Yeah,
they're all done. Yeah.
I'll show the Untapped on the Sierra Nevada because it's crazy numbers. They've got 910,000 ratings on here. It's practically 911,000. 6,000 in the last 30 days. 5.6%, 38 IBUs, 3.65 rating on here. It's the classic, like it says right here. It's the classic pale, man. It's whether and you can have those arguments with some of the pale ales like we've done in the past. These conversations, some might consider it the little bit of a hoppier pale ale or whatever, but there is a few of them out there that are pretty standard pales, but they are a little on the hoppier end. Some of them. This one's pretty solid. It's not bad at all. Absolutely. And Tom, what do you have, brother?
I'm having something that you've had before. The Syntax.
Oh yeah, are you kidding me? Yes.
It has a little bit of age on it, but it's still really good.
What? Okay, so what do you think of Syntax?
Yeah, you probably get it. You get it fresh out there?
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's like probably 8 months old.
Oh, is it? You just bought it and it's 8 months old, or you had it for that long?
It's been sitting at the liquor store. I seen it like 2 months ago and I didn't buy it. It probably sat there for probably about 8 months. It was just a pack sitting there. But it still has its you can still get the back end, you can still get the peanut butter, it's still nice and creamy, and it's yeah, I just saw a smile.
It's not my fault. It's that Havana kid, right? He said Bum likes it in the can, and then when you said you can smell the back end, I mean,
there we go.
I mean, there you go. And then you're like, it smelled like peanut butter. You smell the back end and it smelled like peanut butter. You're like, well, come on, man. These things are, if that doesn't make you smile, come on.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's a good beer, though.
Bobo in the chat.
For 8 months.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
it's I like to have the Syntax. Sometimes I like to have them back to back. I'll have the huh?
You like to have them back to back in the can.
In the can, yeah, one right after another. Yeah. The Belching Beaver peanut butter stout, and then to have the Syntax Imperial peanut butter stout, it's a nice contrast because you got one that's got a little bit more of like a hoppier note, a little bit of that bitterness to it, and still very good. And then you got the other one that's sweet, not over sweet, not overly sweet, but well done. A nice malty feel, a nice creamy feel, like you were talking about, Tom. They're just both solid beers for different tastes, really. You know what I'm saying?
It seems to get better the more you drink it. Like once it hits your palate, drink it. Go.
A lot of beers get. I mean, you know what I'm saying? A lot of beers. You let Bum have 6 more of those beers that he's drinking, he's gonna enjoy the hell out of them.
Yeah. His mind. He doesn't like the cake.
Yeah. What? These are the best beers ever. What are you talking about? Yeah. But the Syntax, you can tell I've had this a bunch. But 39,000 ratings on here, 677 in the last 30 days, 8.1% ABV, 66 IBUs, and a 3.6 0.91 bottle cap rating. So they're going to have to change that bottle cap to the push tab or something here pretty soon, because most of these beers are going canned.
Yeah, you're going to have to change it to pull tabs or something.
Yeah, pull tab. Yeah, the pull tab rating. Yeah. But it's just, and you can see I got 18 check-ins on this beer, and that's not even close to being all of them. I promise you. But I like the beer. I think it's really good.
It's pretty good value.
So definitely.
You get 6 of them. I think it was 6 of them for $13, and 8%.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Not bad at all.
What did you pay for 6?
Oh, I just got 2 of them. It was $2.50 a piece.
Oh, okay.
Bought a couple of them to try it out.
A 6-pack for me is typically $9.50, $9.75, something like that.
That's a really good price. Yeah.
Awesome. That's deals on wheels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Belching Beaver is really similar too in price. So I just 6 of that, 6 of that, and we're out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's automatic in the cart. Boom. Even if I'm carrying a hand cart, boom, boom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get that over with right there. And for myself, I am having Awa.
Ooh, very nice.
We're having I don't know if it comes from Arkansas or not, but Walmart's finest.
Phoenix's finest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Phoenix's finest. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right.
The Phoenix vintage.
Yes, the Phoenix vintage. Slightly aged a couple of days. You know. But yeah, no, I had a crazy night. You know, last night got way too hammered, and so yeah, we're taking it easy. I mean, I was doing great, and then you know, you've heard the joke, right? Two women walk into a bar, you know what I'm saying? But they actually did. These 2 very nice looking ladies walked into the bar, sat next to me, we started talking. And then I was offered a blowjob.
Oh, shit. It's my day today.
I'm like, yes! Right? You know? I mean, how do you turn that down, right? Yeah, I was disappointed when a shot was put in front of me. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
What they were saying, they're like, let's say we're gonna get him a blowjob, and we're gonna freak him out, and then we're gonna give him this drink.
Yeah, no, because they literally offered me a blowjob. I mean, that was how the you know, I had one girl sitting next to me, and then the one that was the farthest away, so she leans way over to get close. Big grin. How would you like a blowjob? And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, like. My name's Joe. What's your name? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, wait a minute here. This is wow. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we had a lot of fun with that, man. That was pretty cool. But that just kind of, and I don't know where the video's at, but there is video of me trying to do this blowjob, and you know, it was a mess, you know. And then they were making fun of me because I spilled it all over the place, and I had the whipped cream all over my face, and yes, that led to all kinds of picture taking and a lot of fun. So it was a crazy night. It was one of those crazy nights, man. There was lots more. And I've already told you, when I start like that, I'm gonna have lots of tequila and yeah, it was
just a little fuzzy this morning when you woke up. You're like, okay, I think I'm gonna
we're operating at like 60% today, man. Like we're playing hurt today, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course Bobo's in there now. You know what I'm saying? I got him in. Yeah. Hey, we got TD Burst in there as well, man. And who else? Oh, Jason's in there, man. Yeah, Jason says give or receive. Yeah. And, you know, I was like, I couldn't, and the bartender even had to put it in a smaller glass because I couldn't get my mouth around the whole thing. There was too much girth.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was too much girth. There was too much for me to get in my mouth, you know. So I had to get a smaller one.
They're good.
But pretty good shot. I had never had one before, so
what's it?
Yeah, pretty good.
Is it like Bailey's and something else?
Yeah, something like that. It's a real chocolate tasting and everything, you know, and then they put the whipped cream on top, and then she put chocolate sprinkles on top as well, and it was pretty good.
You know, when you
but yeah,
do it without your hands on that shot, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had to use my hand. I ended up having to use my hands, and they were really pissed off at me. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to use my hands. And I told her, I bet you use your hands. You know, so I'm like, this is my first time having a blowjob. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I gotta use at least one hand. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, was she like touche?
Yeah. Well, they started it. You know, that's
yeah. It was just, and that's how the whole and I mean it went. Woof. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so yeah, it was a good time, man. I love to have fun like that, and so yeah, and then you know I'll just roll with it, and they didn't expect all of that. You know what I'm saying? And, oh my God, it was a riot. So then,
Joe D.
Huh? What was that?
They didn't expect a Joe D.
No, they didn't know who they were running into, man. Yeah, because I just rolled with it.
Looks like an average.
I'm like, yeah, because they put the glass in front of me, right? And then she's like, you can't use your hands, and I'm like, so I tried to get my mouth around it, and I'm like, there's too much girth. I can't get my mouth around it, you know. And, oh, they were like, oh my God, what are you saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was a lot of fun. Hey, it bums. So has Billy D ever had a blowjob?
Billy D only has malt liquor, and he has no need to have anything but malt liquor because it works every time.
It works every time. I don't know, he's got a big grin, like you know, you just see.
He's like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, he's nodding his head like, yeah, you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He's not saying anything, but I'm just going to take a wild guess that Billy D's had a few blowjobs in his life.
Yeah.
Right on a limb.
In between malt liquors, of course.
Of course, yeah, of course, yeah.
45
because it works every time.
45, then a blowjob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to do this. I didn't think I was going to do this tonight. We have a slow malt liquor news tonight. So
wow.
So when we have a slow malt liquor news, what do I do?
Oh, Mickey's.
This was a game time decision here, which yeah, I'm going to do it. So,
you're doing. He's trying to earn brownie points with the chairman. That's what he's trying to do.
Here, label out.
Yeah, he's trying to separate. You see what he's doing, Mark? He's trying to separate himself from the rest of the.
He's appealing to the chairman.
Paying respects.
Yeah, I'm kind of like Bruce Jenner around 2002. You're gonna look back on this and say, yeah, we knew back then he was making the transition. We should have known.
Yeah. That was good.
That was good.
That was good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've ever had a Mickey's. Certainly, if I ever had a Mickey's, it was 30-some years ago. I might have had a couple Big Mouth bottles, but I can't say for sure. Definitely my first Mickey's in a 24-ounce can. And
your last.
Yeah, it just tastes like every other one of these malt liquors I've ever had. Yeah. I'm glad I kept it real cold.
Man, it's been years since we did that malt liquor taste test, right? Like we had malt liquor on the show, non-recorded, of course. I think, right?
Right.
Maybe 2010, right before Google Plus came on.
and so we had malt liquor on the show. I think we I don't know if it was all of us, but I even did the brown bag and everything, if I remember right. Because it was malt liquor, like you had to have it in the brown bag. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think we concluded that Mickey's was one of the better tasting malt liquors for malt liquor.
Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus.
Yeah.
I can't even remember which ones I had, but I know I had Mickey's. Was one of them.
I don't remember what we had.
I'll leave that up to the individual drinker. This is, to me, no better or worse than the other ones.
I remember when I first started drinking craft beer, like right in the beginning, I had no idea anything. And I saw Still Reserve in a can. I was like, oh, let me try this. We were bringing it home, and it was like high gravity beer or some bullshit.
Yeah.
And I tried it, and I was like, you've got to be shitting me. I was like, what is this shit?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like 10%. I think it was like 8 to 10% alcohol. It was just bad. It was real bad.
Yeah.
Getting drunk off of that would not be fun. I'd have to face down.
I'll probably get around to trying a Steel Reserve, maybe one of these months or years. I'll probably end up trying them all. We'll see.
I remember last time I had Steel Reserve, it wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was better than
Steel Reserve?
Yeah, it was better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, not saying it was great. I'm just saying it was better than I thought it was going to be. Something could be terrible, but it can still get you to where you're going. You just expect it to be. It's going to be worse, you know?
Yeah. Malt liquor for me, it all seems to have that weird bitterness to it. Like there's that weird funk. Right?
Yeah, there's just some kind of weird bitter harshness to it.
Yeah.
It's
that premium corn. That's a premium corn product they use.
Yeah. But I will finish this by the end of the show. So
is that?
I got the report for you if you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nothing major this week. Like I said, I have nothing major. Just to cover some small tidbits here. This coming weekend, we do have the 40-ounce crew led by Fear, the 15th annual 40-ounce crew meeting of the minds at an undisclosed location in eastern Pennsylvania. That's been going on forever, and they make no videos. I think there might be a 40-ounce crew Facebook page, which I'm not positive if there is, but nothing on YouTube though.
Okay.
So there's that. Also, speaking of Fear, everyone will be glad to know this will be the last time anybody hears me mention the 40/40s before Brews 40 turns 40 challenge, because Brews 40 has finally turned 40, or is soon to turn 40 sometime this month. Nobody's quite sure when in July he turns 40, but he either did or he will soon.
Okay.
So, the only person that we know for sure completed the challenge is the person who created the challenge, which is Fear. Lootbag Larry just did his 40th video the other day, and just to cover himself in case he's too late, he titled it 40th 40 after Brews 40 turned 40.
That could be another challenge, after you turn 40.
Yeah.
It could be, so you have before and then you have the after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have another challenge going on by several of the guys in honor of Havana, JR, who is watching now. And as I've mentioned, Havana only drinks energy drinks on camera because that's always legally allowed to. So some of these guys, Lootbag Larry and Fear and a couple others, are doing a series called Hundreds of Energy Drinks Before Havana Turns 21.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hundreds of energy drinks.
Hundreds. Yeah. So that's not going to be good, right? Because like you see a lot of people, heart attacks and all sorts of health problems from drinking these energy drinks.
Loot Bag Larry's done a couple of these videos from work. It's obvious he's doing these from work.
Yeah.
So, a slight change of pace.
Yeah.
So what else do we have here? We did have a malt liquor meetup last week with 209 J Jones and Mr. Met 40 ounce, which was very interesting. They each did a video for their own channel with them meeting up, and Sandra Pin was covered here before. What's that, Joe?
Is Loot Bag Larry the one that disappeared for a while? Did the alien video and disappeared?
Yeah, Loot Bag Larry was the one with the Malt UFO. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the UFO hasn't come and captured Loot Bag lately. He still does great videos, but they're just kind of quickies anymore.
Yeah.
With not a lot of post-production. But Loot Bag Larry
he says malt liquor makes his girlfriend fart.
Oh, yeah.
I would say when you drink crap, what do you get? What do you expect?
Little gassy.
Yeah, just a little gassy, honey. Don't worry.
So we also did have the return of Sander Pena. Remember Sander Pena with the malt liquor mobile home? Remember we checked him out?
Oh.
He disappeared for a long time, and he's finally back with the video. And even it was a slow week this week for even the chairman. Remember last week the chairman gave his official rebuttal when I said he was sick? Still sick,
yeah.
And he denied it. Well, this past week the chairman only made 3 new videos between both of his channels, which is an extremely low number. And I think he was still coughing on a couple of them. So I stand by what I reported last week. I still think Steel Worldwide is still a little bit sick. We did have one thing from him this week, and you can punch this up if you want to, Joe. The chairman, I believe, has found an official replacement for the keyboard cat to finish out his videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you want to go to his second channel, I believe it's his most recent video on his second channel, Enjoy a 40 ounce, B. Meyer 44 complaining about camping outside her camper. And for anybody who's wondering,
on which channel?
His second channel.
We'll pull this up here. I think I might have to change my settings here.
Yeah, second channel.
Big dude that says channels is still worldwide there.
Yeah. Little network.
We watched that video.
I was a woman topless.
And it's which one? Let me see. Oh,
the most recent one.
Oh, this one, the B minor 44.
Yeah. He has. Well, I'll just say B minor 44 is somebody who. She's a lady who does camping videos and outdoor cooking videos on a budget. That's the safest way to put it. And she's one of the chairman's bitter enemy. And she's actually done a few videos where she's put a ski mask on and done videos making fun of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But he's been closing out his videos lately with somebody named Henrietta and Myrna doing a karaoke version of Go Tell It on the Mountain. And this was like they appeared on 1980s cable, public access cable TV. And there's all kinds of Henrietta and Myrna videos on YouTube if you want to check them out. But the chairman has been finishing out his videos with Henrietta and Myrna. So if you want to go to like 11:55 in his video, you can hear Henrietta and Myrna. It's almost as shrill and as annoying as the keyboard cat. Which obviously he does intentionally to torture his viewers.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can't either. That's...
Do you have your volume at the bottom right muted?
Yeah, I have it up. Huh.
On your computer. In the bottom, I don't know if you have it muted.
Yeah, that's up as well, but it goes off of the browser. Yeah, for some reason I can't hear it. Huh. This is weird. Yeah, this is weird. Huh, can't hear it. Let me check these settings again. Yeah, it should be playing.
Oh, you're missing Henrietta and Myrna, Joe.
I know, this is weird. I don't know why it's not not playing. Let me try something else here, because I was just listening to YouTube, because I listen to a lot of music, and so let's play this. I was just listening to it, so I don't know why it's not playing. This is just weird. Oh, duh. Okay, now I know. I have the whole thing muted up here.
Basically, because it's so hot down here since we got down here. So, $18 fix. Like I said, it's a lot cheaper than taking it to a RV repair place. Excuse me.
There's B. Meyer 44.
Considering how bad the heat was and stuff, I'm sure Bruce did mine so much and stuff that I fixed it myself. And I knew within like a 2-day time span that there was no way that I was going to get it into his shop, or I probably would have went ahead and taken it to him and have him done it. But,
and he's just sitting listening to her eating his Pringles.
And the problem was fixed. But so the next thing I'm going to worry about is possibly replacing that surge protector. So I don't know. Just acting like that reset switch is not working like it's supposed to. You know, you spend $17,000 or more on a travel trailer, and then you
oh yeah, you said 11.
Yeah, like 1155 or so.
For a surge protector. New doors right now, Siggy.
Here comes Henrietta and Myrna.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ is born.
He does have a good speech here.
Which, come at me, bro. Come at me.
What the hell? Dude, what was that?
Style up, bitch. Come at me, bro. Come at me.
What? I don't even.
Bring your style up, bitch.
Been fucking trolling since style up, bitch. Come at me, bro. Come at me.
He's been trolling since dial-up, bitch.
I know. I'm like, what's that?
That's the swill. He's swirling the swill.
Oh.
Over the hills and everywhere, go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
They're singing this religious song, and he's like, "Come at me, bitch."
No remorse.
He takes that as a threat, a religious song. Oh my God, this is oh, yeah, I can't take any more. And he's watching that for entertainment. I don't know if that's making America great again. I don't know.
He's finishing out every one of his videos with that.
With this?
Yeah. But I will tell you, if you don't want to listen to him, Joe, I'll just quote him here. He said, "God bless our Lord and Savior, and God bless malt liquor put up in 40-ounce bottles the way God intended it."
Oh my! Oh, so he says that at the end of this video?
The chairman, yeah.
What part? At the very
yeah, coming up.
Oh yeah, he's right there. He is. He's right there.
Shout to our Lord and Savior. And up the delicious malt liquor. Served up in a 40-ounce container. The way God wanted it. That's some fucking plastic fucking bullshit. From that hellhole, shithole Florida. Fuck you, piss Glen. Batten down the hatches. It's fucking hurricane season. On your fucking phone, Dwarf. Twitter. Follow me. Subscribe to my fucking YouTube channel.
Yeah.
See where Y2 or fucking hunt you down and murder your fucking family.
Oh my god!
He says it every video now.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
You want to get murdered and your fucking family?
That's rat.
Hit that fucking subscribe button. Fuck you, lich, and your brew pub.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I know, I swear, right? Yeah, you guys too much, man.
That was your favorite.
It's too much.
Now, will you agree with me that the chairman is a little bit out of sorts lately?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
He's
fucking lunatic.
Like I said, we gotta rate these. You know, we gotta critique these rants and these. You know, and yeah, this one was definitely a lot more. Like he was a little bit up for that. Was a big one last week. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely. He was off his game this week.
Yeah, he was definitely, you know, the malt wasn't quite as good this week or something. It was a little more foam in there or something. Maybe it was a bad batch of malt. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe.
You know?
Might be the song. You need to switch it up. He finishes with the song. I think it just messes him up.
Yeah, Coach gave him 2 thumbs down, man.
So we'll see if we have a rebuttal from him. In regards to my theory that he's still sick.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I stick by what I reported last week.
Yeah, I think you earned some points on your malt card having malt on the craft beer, but you may have lost some calling him sick still. You might still get a FU on the you know. Because you might be jumped back in with the CBCs here. You know,
yeah.
CBC
the
for
rest.
life.
Well, I know you guys will always take me back no matter what.
You're gonna swear.
Yeah.
No matter
Yeah,
how much I teeter on the dark side.
On the dark side, exactly. Yeah. Let me see. I wanted to. Radiohead had a few comments here that I wanted to. He says, "What's the defining difference between American beers and European ones for you guys?" Then in another comment, he says, "American beer tastes like water."
Oh my goodness! Yeah, come here and say that.
Yeah.
I was like, say it to my face.
Come say it to my face. Yeah, come say it to my face. Yeah. I always crack up with that sort of thing because that's what people typically say, right? Oh yeah, no, I want them to try to say that to my face. Yeah. And then when someone says to their face, you ever notice the first thing they say? Can you believe he said that to my face? You know what I'm saying? Can you believe what that a-hole said to me in my face? You know what I'm saying? Like,
What if they did? They're like, get to my face.
It's like someone says, "Stop talking behind my back." Well, stop turning around.
You know, you know, and then when someone walks in the room, I'm like, no, bro, you need to turn around so I can keep talking behind your back, bro. Because this, I can't tell you to your face. You know what I'm saying? I got to tell you behind your back. So turn around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what do you guys? What do you think he's actually? Where do you think he's coming from with that? You think he's just talking maybe Budweisers and your bigger macro beers because
that's the watered down beers like your macros.
Yeah,
it doesn't really make sense because I mean, unless you're dealing with like wild beers, because a lot of like there's some areas in Europe that you can do like wild, like Belgian wilds and all that stuff, and sours. They do the same thing out here. You can make good beer. You can make good beer anywhere. If you have the right water and the right yeast and the right hops and malt and barley, you're good to go.
Yeah,
you're good. In my opinion.
Yeah, I don't really. It's an interesting comment because I think that one you could have made that comment 20 years ago. Now, I think Europe's trying to catch up to America, quite frankly.
Yeah, on the beer, I think they are.
I think some people are conditioned though too. So if you're like in Germany and you're under the whole Weizenbot, you're conditioned for a beer to be a certain way. So if you're drinking that style your whole life, then other stuff is going to taste differently. So you're going to think it might be different. Yeah. And more so conditioned more than the quality. It's just conditioning your head thinking something.
Yeah, we've had those discussions, you know, where American beer is so far ahead of your European brews, especially like Germany, where they're limited by those purity laws. You know, they're even thinking about changing those laws because, you know, they're trying to do a lot of catch up. You've got places like Italy that are starting to brew a lot of good craft beer from what I hear. I have not had a lot of Italian craft beer, but I hear the craft beer scene in Italy starting to grow now. You've got
Sweden
breweries from the UK starting to open up breweries here in America now, and so you know they're starting to get bigger and bigger. So I don't know. I don't. There's
the one thing with this question would be now if you're comparing just lager versus lagers, like compared to our macro lagers compared to their clean German pilsners and Vienna pilsners, and yeah, theirs going to taste I think better than our macro companies are putting out.
Yeah.
Macros, yeah.
But that's just looking at the lagers in themselves.
Yeah.
Come to hell, we're holding it down.
I mean, I think Belgium has the Belgian ales are very, very good. Thing, but yeah, I mean, as far as inventiveness and kind of pushing the boundaries a little bit, and really flavorful beers, we're way ahead of the most European breweries, I guess. As far as
and the one thing that we have that they don't seem to have or favor, obviously with us, is hops.
Yeah.
Where they don't.
The crazy part about it though is like we could say like there's so many breweries opening up everywhere around the world. Like a brewery opened up today probably somewhere. You know what I mean? Like it's the styles are being created out of nowhere in every part of the world, and it's like we can't even really say anything. I mean, we can say something about it, but at the same time, we really don't even know. You know what I mean? Because being created out of nowhere. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I hear like Poland's doing a lot of good things with beers over there now, with craft beer.
Yep.
So it's pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? I thought it, an interesting comment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me see. Dane says they should make a beer mood ring.
How many people are even going to know what that means?
Yeah. I had one.
Yeah. So we've got, let me see. I've got some other, some other things that go with another thing that goes with beer we could talk about, and that's Taco Bell brought back nacho fries. So we've got a piece here from Fox News. Taco Bell bringing back nacho fries, debuting futuristic restaurant to go with it.
Is it futuristic restaurant for Space Force?
Yeah.
Not that.
Couldn't resist.
Space Force.
Has anybody had these nacho fries? I have never had them.
The fries,
I haven't either.
fries are really good. You don't even need the cheese. The fries are really good by themselves.
So when they came out last time, they were just for a limited release. Then they weren't just adding them to the menu, I guess.
Yeah, they were a limited release.
It's a taco seasoning on the fries, but they're like crispy fries. They're good. I like them.
And it's Taco Bell. I mean, they don't even have fries, so it's like it's kind of a big deal.
It's like kind of weird though. These restaurants and these cross. I mean, like, is KFC gonna start serving burgers at some point? I mean, it's like so many people stepping on other people's realms.
Are they gonna serve?
And I've had the dill pickle chicken.
Yeah.
Dill pickle chicken was actually really good. It was actually pretty good. The dill pickle chicken, which is actually just a sauce that they put on any of the extra crispy chicken, you know. But it was pretty good. It was, you know, I'd order it again. And now I've had the dill pickle slushy from Sonic, you know. And that wasn't bad, but not as good as that dill pickle soda that I had. That dill pickle soda, I would have it. I would have that again if I saw that. You know, I would have that again. The slushy, I'm not into frozen. Like if I get a margarita, it's not going to be frozen. It's going to be on ice. You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy. You know. So
I know
I would
people
have
loving the dill beer.
They what?
People here are loving the dill beer from Urban Artifact. The dill pickle beer.
Oh,
That's interesting.
That's what we talked about a couple weeks ago. I think Tom wasn't here.
yeah, we showed that. I haven't. Oh, and then because of the little video I posted on that, or what did I just post a picture or something? I posted something, but because of that I posted from that Sonic drink, someone told me about there's dill pickle ice cream somewhere. There's a dill pickle soft serve.
Wow.
And I looked it up, and what I found was there's somewhere in New York City is serving pickle ice cream soft serve.
That's interesting.
I feel like somewhere behind closed doors, pregnant women have taken over. They're putting pickle into everything.
Wait, what? Making crazy decisions.
It's definitely so the nacho fries, for anybody that is interested in America, is $1.29.
If it was
So,
$1.25, I'd buy them, but man, that extra 4 cents, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, actually, Mark, you know, I've seen some reviews on YouTube, and there is a controversy with the fries since they brought them back. A lot of people are excited they brought them back.
Okay.
A lot more taco fans out there than I realized. A lot of people are excited about it, but they're saying there's an uproar, a controversy about the price, because when they came out the first time, they were $1.
Oh, okay. So it's gone up in price.
On your market, apparently they're $1.29, but some people are saying they're spending as much as almost $1.70.
That's what Taco does, though. They put out the dollar menu, and then maybe 6 months down the line, they put it to $2.
Yeah, huh?
They're paying $3.50 at some point for something that you pay $1.
It's a premium potato product.
Yeah.
Now, Travis says, I think the thing that makes them pretty good is that the fries are heavily seasoned.
They really are good, though. Yeah. I think
some of the reviews I've seen online said that they felt like they were more seasoned than when they originally came out, and you get more fries in the little container than you did before. So it goes better with the nacho cheese sauce that you get.
You're hungry.
I don't know. I haven't had them.
You make me hungry every time.
Well, we're gonna be on the road tomorrow, so maybe we'll have to stop at a truck stop Taco Bell or something. Maybe they'll have them.
Yep. Yeah, you stop in and get you some, man.
Yeah, instead of my traditional beef jerky, maybe I'll just get some nacho fries.
There you go.
Yeah.
Actually, with Taco Bell earlier today, I see them on there, but I didn't realize I'm looking for them, so maybe they are there.
Mm-hmm.
Ned Travis says when the Doritos tacos came out, I did have those.
Mm-hmm.
I did go down and get a Dorito, the two different kinds. I think there was the Cool Ranch and then the regular one or something, the regular nacho.
They had a fire one, I think. Didn't they have a fire one?
Fire.
Yeah, something like that. So he says when they came out, they were the biggest hit. When the nacho fries came out, they were an even a bigger hit, which was pretty surprising because the Doritos tacos were a big deal. He's right, man, because when those Doritos tacos came out, man, they were kind of a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
People started talking about Taco Bell quite a bit. Again,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, no, the steak nachos.
They've done a good job. They've been pretty innovative with their menu. They've changed things up a little bit. So,
and I think that's what the other fast food companies are starting. Do we call them restaurants or do we call them stores? What do we call these places?
But they're fast food restaurants by industry.
Yeah, so they are. Some people hate to call them. But I had that question at work too. I was like, "What do we call them? Do we call them stores or restaurants?"
Yeah, some just call them troughs. Just call them
it's interesting because
that would be Golden. That'd be Golden Corral. That'd be the trough.
Yeah.
What do you think about Golden Corral? Golden Corral is one of those places, man, where they have that. Don't they have a fountains for everything? They've got like that chocolate fountain, and don't they have a nacho cheese fountain or something as well?
Oh yeah,
yeah, probably.
And when I go, and if you go when it's busy, which I recommend not, but when it is busy, and I just see the kids just like, the chocolate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
that's exactly why I don't do the chocolate fountain. We want the Golden Corral tonight. I did not do the chocolate fountain.
Yeah. Oh, you went tonight?
No.
Oh.
Yay.
Yeah, the chocolate fountain. I'm surprised Bobo hasn't commented on the chocolate fountain.
Well, now that you mention it, I probably will.
Everybody ever took like the chicken wings and put them into the chocolate fountain.
Yeah.
It would surprise me if somebody did that at Golden Corral.
Yeah, I mean, but when I do go to Golden Corral, I like to go for breakfast. The breakfast is actually not too bad.
Yeah.
If you've ever had the breakfast there, you can eat breakfast. But I haven't been to Golden Corral in forever, man.
Yeah.
I got another interesting article here. Oh, what was that?
No, I was gonna say I didn't know if you guys have Frisch's out there, but I think the same parent company knows Frisch's owns Golden Corral.
Well, we don't have
Big Boy. Frisch's a Big Boy.
That's the Big Boy.
Yeah, Big Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Big Boy. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, here they're Frisch's. Everywhere else they seem to be Big Boy. Like in Jersey, we're Big Boy.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm familiar with.
Or Shoney's. Shoney's is part of that too.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize we had a Steak and Shake here, but I actually ate there. It was in Tempe. So that was kind of cool. Hadn't been to Steak and Shake in years. And I went there. It was, it was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? There was some little controversy there because some people here thought Freddy's is better. If you're comparing like steak burgers. You ever had Fast Freddy's or whatever they call it?
I've never heard of them, no.
Really? You haven't heard of Freddy's?
Maybe it's a West Coast thing?
There was a national. Let me look them up real quick.
Kind of like White Castle's the north, but Crystal's is in the south.
Yeah, Crystal's White Castle in the south, basically. Yeah, same. I wonder if they're owned by the same company because it's almost exactly the same kind of food. And it's
You guys have so much that we don't even have in Massachusetts. We have
because you guys are healthy.
I don't know that they're healthy. I don't know.
You guys have legal seafood, which I would kill to get some legal seafood down there.
Legal seafood. I have not gone. I'm bound to go.
Yeah,
there.
see, here's Freddie's website, just so you guys can see. Maybe I thought they were nationwide, but
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, never heard of them.
I went to Freddie's Steak Burgers, frozen custard as well.
Ooh,
their hot dogs are bomb. They're pretty good.
Jalapeno pepper steak, Jack Steak Burger.
Ooh.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
They're not bad. But yeah, they're definitely here in Arizona. When they came to New Mexico when I was out there, it was a big deal, man. I don't know if it's a Chicago thing, maybe. Let me look up location. Yeah, look at all the states where they're in. Look at see.
Wow. Okay. I
Well,
wonder
they got Kentucky. I've never seen one here.
Yeah. I wonder if they're out more outside of the major metro area. I haven't seen one here in Atlanta.
Yeah, you got Georgia. Look at that. Boom.
Cartersville and Athens. Okay. Conyers. Okay. Yeah, Cartersville's outside of Atlanta a little bit. Athens the other way. Conyers. Okay. Oh, there's one kind of relatively close. Okay. I'll have to check them out. Freddy's Steak Burgers. Have you ever seen Freddy's? No? Okay.
She was like, "Oh, I've been there a few times."
Yeah, I've been there a lot.
I like Freddy's. What I like about Freddy, their hot dogs are pretty good. Their original steak burgers are pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But I like their fries. I like their fries. I think are pretty good. Kind of similar to Steak and Shake. I like Steak and Shake fries. But I've got this other piece we can talk about real quick here. Here's how often should you clean your bathroom? We're ending the cleaning debates once and for all.
Okay. So all right, let's see.
So I want to so bathroom rug once a week.
Well, I don't have a rug in the bathroom, so I guess I need to clean.
You don't have a rug in the bathroom, so that once a week. Does anybody have a rug in the bathroom? So you should clean that once a week. Do you clean yours once a week?
No, I clean mine 3 times a day.
Your bathroom rug?
Yeah.
Seriously, or you just say that? Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your toilet here's if you live alone, you probably get by with cleaning your toilet every few days. If you have kids, the rules change. The outside handle and seat should get a once a day wipe down with an antibacterial cleaner or wipe. Most families.
Please. What are they, blowing the bubble, people? Come on.
I know, right? Yeah. Most families can get by with cleaning the bowl once a week, particularly if you use this toilet tank tip. So what do you think, man? How often do you clean your toilet?
Well, clean the handle every few days? Come on. That's once or twice a year. That's about all I need to do that.
Shit.
Yeah, the handle.
How often do you clean your toilet, Tom?
A couple times a month, or three times a month.
Mm-hmm.
Times a month.
Yeah, ours is about every week to 10 days, something like that.
Yeah.
You mean toilets have to be cleaned? Nobody told me.
I definitely clean mine once a week at least, but sometimes I'll get it every few days actually.
Yeah, but if you got like 2.5 bathrooms, you can just rotate through, right? So you're not using the same one.
That's true. That's true.
You got one in the basement. That's an extra. That's bonus right there.
You can make
Travis says every time you shake your pee-pee, it goes everywhere. You can't see it, but when you clean and use paper towels, they turn yellow.
I think
all I know is the water's usually cold. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Once a month, you should clean your shower curtain.
When you're in public, what's your setup when you go to bed? Do you have a setup?
A set. Okay.
Setup.
You go to a public toilet. Do you have like a
setup? Oh, he's talking about how you break it down. You go into public.
Yeah. Like for me, like if it might be weird, but like if I go into a public toilet and you ever have that soap that it's like that foam soap.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure I get the foam soap. I clean the whole entire top of the toilet, get my thing going, put all the paper down, be good to go, and then sit on down. I want to make sure I'm clean, man. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm with you. Maybe
You actually make contact, Tom, even though there's like...
That was my first thought. I am not touching that toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Me neither.
I put paper everywhere.
I'm the squat master.
No, I'm not. Whoa! So you're the hover.
I'm the hover master.
We've acquired Target.
That's a good workout, man.
Yeah, you gotta have legs of thunder. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not made physical contact with a toilet other than mine probably my entire adult life.
Wow. That's an achievement.
No, it's just a way of life.
Your way of life is an achievement.
Yeah, no, I definitely put the TP around the seat there, and yeah, that's that's because generally, I'm in a little bit of a hurry. There's a little bit of a time curve here. It's, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to be late. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you're getting to a particular point and you're already there, all of a sudden the clock gets rushed. You know what I'm saying? You're like, So yeah, so you know sometimes it's a matter of, boy, I only got like so much time, man. You know what I'm saying? So the shower curtain, he says, once a month, take down your fabric or plastic shower curtain, throw it in the wash. What do you think?
Most people probably don't even do that.
Yeah, I would think most will do it. You might clean the liner, but the curtain usually stays up, I think, for most people.
Yeah. We spray the liner with the cleaner, every couple of days or whatever. The shower cleaner or whatever. The cleaner, mold removal, all that stuff, especially in the summer. Yeah.
And then it says shower and tub. You only need to clean your shower and tub once a week. But if you have a glass shower door, it needs a little more attention to prevent the buildup of soap scum and keep the glass looking spotless. Use a squeegee or wipe away any water every shower.
That's why I don't have a glass shower door.
I do. I have my shower is glass.
So do you have a squeegee in the shower?
I actually do. You bet. Yeah. I'm anal about it. Yeah. If there's anything anal, because I don't want it looking like crap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also used to it in my other house with a glass shower as well. Mm-hmm. So for, a dozen years now, I've had a glass shower. So I'm just very, very, it's just part of the deal, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're done with the shower, and to go even farther than what he's saying, I will squeegee the glass and then use my towel, and I go around the edges to make sure I've got all the water off, you know what I'm saying, to keep that glass looking good. And another little tip that I learned when I moved in this house, I wish I'd have known it. I wish I'd have known it at the other house. But when I moved in here, someone gave me a tip on putting Rain-X on the glass.
Oh, no kidding.
So, and it really helps, man. And it'll last for depending on how good a coating you put on it. It smells like all hell when you put it on. So be ready for that, man, because it will make you choke and gag and all that stuff. But it's worth it because it puts a nice film on there, and it makes it so easy to squeegee after that. It is like, and keeps that glass looking its best. So a little tip for those that there is a product out there, and it's kind of hard to find now, but there's actually a product called glass wax, and that's just as effective. Very old school product.
People make beard butter and glass.
Yeah. You could use your beard butter on there. So you just buy your beard butter and just smear it on the glass, and that works as well. Yeah. Bath towels. My family has had this debate for years. How often should you wash your bath towels? Well, it depends. Every 3 to 4 uses is a good rule of thumb. But here are some conditions where a towel will need to be washed after 1 use. So, what do you guys? What's your rule on bath towels?
Once a week.
Me too. Once a week.
Once a week.
Pam's rule. I don't do the wash. But yeah.
2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times for me.
Yeah.
2 times.
You get 2 or 3 uses. Yeah.
2 times maybe.
It depends how many showers are being taken that week.
Yeah, for me, 2 times, man. That's it. Even my washcloth, towel, there 2 times.
So
I'll use them twice. Huh?
Like 3 towels a week, basically. Roughly.
Yeah, me. Yeah,
Roughly.
I do. Yep. And I'll of course, wash them every week. But yeah, I'll use the towel twice.
You guys, I feel like a dirty, filthy man now.
I do. I wash my towels every second use, man. I don't use them more than 2. I have this thing about towels. I'm a little anal about my towels too. I like my towels to smell good. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm cleaning my face, I like to smell a nice smelling towel. I feel a nice feeling towel. So I have decent towels. Spend some
walking around my own house going housekeeping.
I don't want them to get funky. I have a thing about smelling. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to smell. I don't want to odors. You know what I'm saying? So the second I get a towel that starts to smell a little, I'm like, oh, that one's out. I'm like Seinfeld about it, bro. I'm like, nope, that one's out. Get new towels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't. Every 2 times. Every two times they'll get washed. I'll keep them for a long time because they just don't smell or anything, But yeah, Elwood Travis says, what did he say there? Oh, hey Joe, did you get your cleanliness from being in the military? You know what? I actually didn't. I got it from my grandma. My grandma was a clean lady. My grandma, if you could have known her, she was insanely clean. And then I grew up. I'm the son of small business owners. My mom owned 2 businesses when I was growing up. So guess who had to clean? You know what I'm saying? It was like I had to clean the house. I was that. I was that person. If you didn't, clean, you get your ass beat. That's the way that works. You just clean, right? Because you get tore up. And,
you get better than the alternative. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just clean, and if you didn't clean it right, you got tore up. So you better, it's just, it's just. who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's my grandma had these razor thin nails, and she would pinch you like up under here. You know what I'm saying? And those nails were so thin, and she always kept them a little long. And yeah, there were several. I think I'm still missing skin back here, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, that's where I get my cleanliness from. I still can hear my grandma in my, Joey, you got to clean it. Joey, oh, that's not clean. You got to, So going in the military was actually a breeze. I actually was showing a lot of guys how to clean. When I went in the military, my grandma had never even heard of Simple Green, and Simple Green you used it in the military like crazy. I was introduced to Simple Green in the military, so I brought her a gallon. When the first time I seen her, I brought her a gallon, and that was it for her. Like that was her Christmas right there, was being introduced to. That's so yeah, that's where I get it from. But yeah,
I gotta share this beer here first. This is the Bell's 30th anniversary cherry stout.
Ooh. Oh,
yeah!
Wow.
I picked up a 4-pack today, and it is really, 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 really good.
Yeah, I haven't had that one yet, but we got that here now too.
Yeah, it's 9%, and it's got a real genuine cherry flavor. It's like a good a nice chocolate covered cherry without being sweet. That kind of flavor. Really, really good.
Wow. So you got 5,700 ratings on here, 2,100 in the last 30 days. Wow.
Yeah.
That's way more than I ever thought. 9% ABV, no IBUs rated. 3.86 bottle caps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gave it 4 1/4. It's really, really, really tasty. And I'm assuming I'll get lots more of that next week when we're up there. So.
Let's see you, Tom. I'm
going to hang out with my nephew.
Okay, man. We'll see you, Tom.
Later, y'all.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah, this is a really good beer. So the 4-pack was $12.99, I think, for the 4-pack. So
that's not too bad. No,
it's very, very good.
No, I know.
Well, Rod would get it for $4.99 or something.
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
So this is brand new, Mark?
Yeah, they have right on the label. It says 30th anniversary. So
Okay.
This was bottled on May 18th.
Okay. So why do I have a Bell's 30th anniversary imperial stout that was bottled 3 years ago? I drank one of these on the show a couple years ago.
So I wonder if this is the 30th anniversary of their cherry stout. That's the only thing I'm wondering.
Okay.
It was bottled. This was packaged on May 10th, 2018.
Okay. My 30th anniversary imperial stout was packaged August 29th, 2015.
Ah. Well, we have well, you know what this is? This one is the show 465 of the 30th anniversary.
Ah, okay. Makes sense. It all makes sense to me.
I have no idea. The only thing I can figure, it's the 30th anniversary of their cherry stout. That's the only thing I can.
Okay, that's possible.
Yeah, but it's very, very good. It's got a nice, real cherry flavor, not that artificial cough syrup stuff sometimes you get.
Well, it says it was first brewed in 1988.
That would be 30 years, yeah.
Okay, that would be logical then. This one's going back in the fridge till whenever.
Oh, okay. Till the 35th anniversary. Yeah, this is really, really good beer.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Bell's does some good stuff.
Yeah, they do. I think, well, they're in Comstock, so I don't know where that is in relation to Holland. We're going to be staying in Holland, Michigan for a little while.
Well, you go to Holland, Michigan. You got New Holland there too.
Yeah, New Holland is there. plan on going there, and then we're going to be up in Traverse City, where Jolly Pumpkin is up there, I think.
Okay.
So
yeah, Jolly Pumpkin. Well, you get the New Holland. They got all the different. If you go into the brewery, you'll get all the different reserves of Dragon's Milk, probably, which are all awesome.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to do that. We're going to have some time on Tuesday because we're not going too far between Monday and Tuesday. We're kind of taking a couple days and drive up to Traverse City, so we'll have some time on Tuesday. Maybe we'll get lunch at New Holland or something.
Yeah.
So we got Ben Sullivan in there in the chat saying hi, and we've got Hans in there saying hi. So hi to you guys. Cretans in the chat. And Coach was there, and Earth was there for a second.
For a little bit. Yeah.
So we had quite the chat room going.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I didn't have any other sort of oh yeah, let me see what it was.
We were talking about the food place. Have you guys? I still haven't been there yet, but have you guys been to Cane's Chicken?
Oh yeah.
People talk about how good it is, but I haven't been there.
I haven't been there either.
A little pricey, but because really all it is chicken strips. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, one that went out of business. Cane's Chicken? Was it the chicken strip place? No, the one over there by Office Depot. You know what I'm talking about? No? Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Guthrie.
It's Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's.
It's
Oh, Cane's? Raising Cane's? Okay.
Yeah, they're all over here in Phoenix for sure. I used to live down the street. I mean, when I lived in the hotel, they were literally boom right there.
Yeah.
So July 27th is National Chicken Finger Day. So of course, if you don't know about Raising Cane's, they're a Louisiana franchise. So everything's Cane's.
Okay. That's their take. Okay.
So let me see if they have like their menu on here. Click on their menu. I love Cane's. Really good. I don't go there as much anymore because they're not close to my side of town, but this is their classic 3-finger combo right here. You're gonna get a piece of bread, you're gonna get some slaw, and their sauce is good.
Mm-hmm.
And they have sweet tea and lemonade. Okay. And yeah, it's just, it's a good place. So if you get even when I lived close to it, I didn't go there every even week, but it was like a maybe once a month thing for me or something like that. Grab a couple piece, like a 2 or 3 piece little combo, and
So yeah, I've definitely heard good things about them.
Are they mostly in the West? I don't know around here.
Well, we have them in Kentucky here, Mark, so you're not too far.
Oh, okay. I'll take a look, yeah. Okay. Oh, they're in San Antonio? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I don't. They're not around.
Okay. Now I know what my interstate food is tomorrow. It's nacho fries, and then I've got to find Cane's chicken. I've got to figure it out. I need nacho fries and chicken wings.
Well, let me ask you, you coming up 75?
Yeah, we're coming straight up 75.
So when you come up 75, you're going to actually, after you merge with 71 in Kentucky, you'll hit exit 180 will be Florence exit.
Mm-hmm.
But the next exit afterward, actually, no, 180 at the Florence exit. You can take that one, and then you would make a left, and you go on the Mall Road, and you would make a right, and it runs you right into Cane's. Or I think you go to the next exit, which I think might be 179 or 180A, and make a left there, and Cane's sits to the right of that. So there's that's the only one I know in the area, but it's right there off of 75.
Exit 179, Kentucky. All right, got it. So
you should see signs for the food places too. I think Cane's is on there now on that blue sign.
Exit 179, Kentucky, Cane's Chicken. Got it. And then I need 10 nacho fries.
Yeah.
Travis
It'll
says
be
Kings
one
is
right after 180, just to make sure it's like 179A or B or something. Yeah.
Okay. That's funny.
They don't have much on the menu at all, but it's really good. And yeah, he's right. They have a short menu, which I like.
Fine. Yeah. It's good stuff. You don't need a bunch of it. Yeah.
So, because it's just chicken strips. I mean, that's what they sell. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of how much chicken strips do you want, and they have their bread, their slaw, their sauce, and drinks, and you know what I'm saying? It's pretty basic fries, but
that's fine. It's good stuff. You don't need a big menu, you know.
Yeah. Similar to like In-N-Out has a legendary small menu, but you know their burgers are decent. You know. So.
The exit with it should say Burlington Pike. By the way.
Oh, Burlington Pike.
Yeah, Burlington Pike is where it sits, so that should be the street for the exit.
All right, I'll put that in there.
Oh, I'll show you guys my new toy. I was showing it in the pre-show, but this is my AirPods. I got those. I finally got a set of these wireless earphones.
Have you used them yet?
Yeah, I got them. I got them yesterday. They synced up to my phone, incredibly seamless. Right now I have them synced up to. Well, you know I haven't. This is an Apple world. When you walk into this house, this is an Apple world. Everything in here is Apple, right? So I have them synced up. Is synced up? Do you have to say synced up? But so they're synced up to my iMac. They're synced up to my iPod. They're synced up to. I haven't synced them to my Apple TVs yet, but my phone. You know what I'm saying? My iPhone X. It is just so seamless. It's incredible. I mean, like I was telling them in the pre-show. All I did to sync them up, especially to this particular phone, because all you do is look at it to unlock it.
Yeah.
So the minute I opened the top, taking it out of the box, this had never been sunk to anything before. Open the top, it showed a picture on my phone, and it said, "Unlock your phone to connect." So all I did was look at the phone, it unlocks, and it connected. I put them in my ear, listen to music. It was that flipping seamless, and it's incredible, man. I mean, they sound decent. You know what I'm saying? If you're an audiophile, don't expect it to sound like some kind of, blow your mind type sound, but they work. I mean, the sound is good. Is it great? No, but you know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good, solid sound. It's like a session nail, right? Is it gonna blow you away? You're gonna write home to mama about it? No, but the convenience of the damn things are incredible. Already, I'm like, wow, these are pretty cool. You know.
I'm always nervous I'd lose them because I thought about getting them.
That's what I thought. I was like, I see people with them in there running and stuff, and I was like, wow, if they pop out of your ears, you're screwed.
I guess there's a feature in them, so it's like a Find My AirPods feature. So like if you were to lose one and it has a charge, let's say it at least has 1 or 2%, you can make them emit a sound to help you find them. So it's pretty cool. They charge really fast. Apparently, you can run them down. Let's say you run them down to nothing. You can put them in here. This case charges them. You can put them in here. They'll charge in 15 minutes. You can get a 3-hour charge out of them. So,
wow,
pretty darn cool, man. So it's interesting. One interesting thing too is that I try to charge them off the case, that is off of my battery that I like to use for a lot of stuff, and it wouldn't charge. So I have. Matter of fact,
you have to charge them off of the phone itself, or its own charge.
So right now I have. Okay. It is charging off of my iMac. I have it plugged into my iMac right now, and you can see that the maybe you can see it. I don't know. But the light turned orange. It looks red. Turned orange on here, so it is charging now. But yeah, so far so good, man. Pretty cool. And this lid is magnetic, and it makes this nice little status. Can you hear that little click?
Yeah.
So if you're the type of person that likes to fidget with something, it's that perfect little fidgeting because it gives you that nice little click, like a pin.
Kind of like a Zippo lighter, huh, Joe?
Yeah.
Like a Zippo lighter. I was telling you, it's about the same size as a Zippo lighter. Similar, not, except that a Zippo would open from the end, right? So you'd get that nice little ching, 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 ching every time you opened a Zippo lighter. And you fidget with them if you have Zippo lighters. But this one here, just kind of, I find myself already just doing that. I was watching season 2 of was it called Westworld?
Yeah.
I was watching that, and the whole time I was watching that, I was fidgeting, open and closing, open and closing. I must have done it 100 times already. But so, in any case, anybody that's been on the fence about buying these things, they're pretty cool. I have heard from people that have multiple, maybe you have a roommate or something, and both you have them. They buy cases for them. They have these silicone cases. I've seen them on Amazon, and so that you can make them different colors and all sorts of things with those cases, and that way you don't get it confused with someone else's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they all kind of look alike. So you start getting around someone else that has one, and you might, swap cases and not even realize it. So, but yeah, pretty cool. So, thought I'd give my little 2 cents about that. In any case, we're out here, guys. This is the end of Controversial Show 465.
Yeah.
We will be back to what show number next week, Bum? It's 471 or something?
471.
471.
Yeah. So this show brought us back in line now. So now we're we can go back to our regularly scheduled numbers. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate everybody's support, man.
All right. Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
See you tomorrow, Rob.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
All right. Later.
Have fun, guys.
All right.